Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Wild One, and they will enjoy a reach advantage. Up against them, Fists of Fire. You can see who has the power advantage. It's the middleweight division, plenty of power as well as a lot of speed.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach.
First up we have Wild One from the United States of America. Coming off a very close, controversial win. Let's see if they can be more definitive in this one. They'll be facing Fists of Fire from the United States of America. They are the SCI title holder, coming off a TKO win.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the orange trunks, trimmed with orange, the Wild One.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
So and that's the opening bell, round one. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Misses with the jab. They have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. That hook doesn't score. They exchange punches. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. He threw the hook, didn't land. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Boxing judging can be sometimes. Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This fighter loves throwing straight power shots. Their opponent has got to get that head off the center line. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punching. The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a... There's the bell to start round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Incredible work rate. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? Is he going to punch himself out, though? Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That hook won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
There's the bell to start round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter shot. That jab misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Right when it think of holding on here for a minute. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but kind of... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Trying to land that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab doesn't find a home. He blocks the jab. Perfect counter shot. Punch, counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. They're both trying for a knockout. Counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, it's no secret who has. This is the beginning of round 6. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Parries that left jab away. And he scores with the counter. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. There's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Good counter punch. A swing and a miss with the left hook. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. Want to see the judges' scorecards. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it. And they're back at it again here in round 8. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much firepower here. The jab slightly off target. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jab won't score. A swing and a miss with the right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it can be this.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Like to see more jabs. His stamina is off the charts. One punch could change everything in this battle. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Just missed with that jab. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
There's the bell to start round 10. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Couldn't get out of the way of that combination. His stamina is off the charts. He misses with that jab. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. There's a counter shot. That counter shot lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is... This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Counter punches have to hurt. Why weren't they more cautious? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Done with that counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Beautiful. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. cardio was put in for this. On to the 12. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
What are they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Nice counter shot. Punch. Misses with the straight left. Can't land that. Oh, wait a minute. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. Good job trying to back out of trouble. Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made it.
Oh my God, Johnny! What a massive upset this would be. Right back into the fray.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And he misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always... The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing, here is your winner by unanimous decision and the new SCI champion, the Wild One.
All in my eyes, enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift, decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed.